Cousin Johnny here. I'd like to shout out to the sponsors of the Buzzin' with Cousin show. Max Fit Meals, 520 Fremont Street, Monterey. Grab and go healthy meals. They're delish. I Heart You Candles and Gifts, 329 Lighthouse in Monterey. Also Tuesday night at Farmers Market, Monterey. That garlic stuff, if you like garlic, you're going to love that garlic stuff. Tuesday at Monterey Farmers Market. And go to thatgarlicstuff.com for more information and more locations. Destination 831, live streaming. Promote yourself, promote your business. Destination 831. Go to Facebook, and Kevin Armstead will take care of you. The Sweet Spot on 9 Delfino Place, Carmel Valley, California. Beautiful spot. Sit out there in the sun. You got olive oil. You've got wine tasting. You got sandwiches, baked goods. The Sweet Spot. 9 Delfino Place, Carmel Valley. Thank you, the sponsors, for helping out. We really appreciate it. Thank you. Hello, welcome to Buzzin' with Cousin. Cousin Johnny here. How's everybody doing today? We got a great guest here. And in the past, I've always said, we live in this great community. Great people doing great things. Well, here we go again. Great people doing great things. Before further ado, I'd like to introduce the president of a great organization called Al and Friends. Please welcome Rick Richards. Rick, how are you?
I'm great, Johnny. How are you doing, buddy?
Good. I appreciate you wanting to come on Buzzin' with Cousin and talk about the great organization, and congratulations on what you guys do in the community feeding the hungry. So, Rick, who's Al and how did this thing happen?
Al Seekert is an angel, and he's one of the few people that I have ever met in my life that has the degree of compassion that he demonstrates every single day. And I was raised in restaurants, Johnny, and I know when my parents had like a catering job for like 40 or 50, there'd be a team of people in the kitchen. Al cooks on Saturday night all by himself for between 80 and 100 people, and he's been doing it for over 12 years. Al and Friends has never missed a single Sunday serving. We serve rain or shine. And it's an amazing organization, and I'm just so proud to be affiliated with it.
Wow, that's really great. And you said it's been going on for about 12 years?
Yeah, it's been going on for about 12 years. And, even during the darkest days of COVID, we never missed a Sunday serving. And that was when things were really scary. I could look down Del Monte Avenue and not see one car either way, but that big white truck was there waiting for these people that showed up. And it was a scary time, but never missed a Sunday.
Wow, that's a beautiful thing. And you guys are every Sunday you're located where at Windows by the Bay, correct?
Yeah, it's Windows on the Bay Park, and it's right next to the kayak rental, directly across the street from McDonald's. And we have been serving there every Sunday, like I say, for over 12 years. And to date, we've served over 40,000 meals in that little parking lot. Very proud of that.
Meals. Wow, I think that is so great. And you have volunteers, and
the volunteers that we have, Johnny. These are people that have, other places to be on a Sunday morning, yet they come every single Sunday morning. And for example, we have some of our volunteers, for example, Heidi Feldman, she gets all the greens for the salads from the Pacific Grove Community Garden, and they have roped off an area of that garden, and it's
Wow,
called Greens for Good for Al and Friends.
man, that is
So
really,
yeah,
that is
isn't that
really
amazing?
good.
And then we have a 14-year-old student from Carmel High that has been coming for about 3 years now. Her name is Lily, and she bakes these incredible desserts that look like they came from a French bakery. So we have so many different volunteers that do so many different things, and they bring so much to Al and Friends. One of the newest developments that we have is our new sustainability coordinator, Lori Evie. And so we are no longer on any single-use anything. We have no single-use water bottles, no single-use, no paper plates, no plastic forks. And what we do is we bring dishes and silverware, and our guests eat on those dishes and that silverware. And then our volunteers take them home, they wash them, and then they bring them back. So we have absolutely no waste whatsoever. And we're trying hard as we can to have no carbon footprint and to be as green as possible. And it's just a combination of all these volunteers that come together that make Al and Friends what it is.
Wow, that is so great. So there you have regular dishes and silverware. I mean, that it makes the guests feel great. I mean, like you're
It really
eating at
does,
a five-star restaurant.
And a lot of times, people don't understand that what our guests really, really cherish, as well as the food, is the personal connection that we give them. We look into their eyes and we ask them how they're doing. And I can't tell you, Johnny, how much they tell me that they appreciate that, because, this is a marginalized group of people. And, one of the things I talk about is, when you're at a stoplight and there's somebody on the side of the road with a sign that says anything will help, most people, not maybe most, but lots of people will look away. Al
Yeah,
and Friends cannot look away. We cannot look away.
no,
And so we are there for these people. And these people come from near and far to come to Al and Friends. I have one gentleman that comes from Salinas, and he says, I'm not homeless, but he's a Hispanic guy. And he says, I passed 50 Mexican restaurants to get here. Reason is it's the best food in town. So
yeah.
that makes me feel so proud.
On a average day, how many meals do you think you serve? 100 or?
Yeah, somewhere between 80 and 100. And then we have 3 or 4 people that come and they take meals to other people that can't make it to the breakfast. And so we load them up with these box lunches, and they take them out and deliver them. And so we're trying to cover as many bases as we can and help as many people in different aspects of life as we can. And I'm just so appreciative of these people that come and pick up this food and take it to others that aren't there. It's a great thing.
Rick, how do you get your funding? Is it all donation, or how does that work?
Yeah,
Your
it's
funding?
the community supports us. I can't tell you how much this community supports us, Johnny. It is it's absolutely amazing that so we have a few donation stations that we set up. We have one at Grove Market in Pacific Grove, and then we do a few at farmers markets. But for all intent and purposes, our donors are people who recognize what we do, and they come from far and wide as well to support us, and they support us very, very well. I'll tell you a real quick story here. Based upon the fact that we've had these huge storms, a lot of people lost power, and so we are partners with Elroy's Fine Foods, Jay Delata and his wife Chloe.
That's great. Good for
Yeah, and
Elroy.
so they lost a lot. They were about to lose a lot of their refrigerated foods when their refrigeration went out. So they called us, and we went down and picked up probably 800 pounds of different foods that were perishables. And so we used as much as we possibly could to put in our pantry. And what we couldn't put in, we took to different nonprofits, and we gifted it to them, and they were
Oh,
so appreciative. So
I,
it's an amazing community, Johnny.
it really is. I want to show a couple the listeners out there some photos here. There it is. There you're in action with another gentleman there.
That's Tom Ricardo, and we got big pancakes going.
Wow, nice.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
I want to show all the young volunteers that just come out and help out. Just
It's
help
beautiful
people
because,
out.
you know, I was not introduced to volunteerism until I was an adult, and to see these kids come out and show up every single Sunday. For example, this gal on the right-hand side with the bouquet of flowers, that's
Yeah.
Lily who makes these incredible desserts, who brings them, and she bakes them at her home, and her dad says the kitchen is a disaster when she's done, but she shows up with these beautiful desserts and fresh whipped cream and piping bags. And so I can't say enough about our volunteer Lily Biggs.
There's the people, the guests there grabbing.
Yep, absolutely. And as you can
Good
see,
work.
that's a long table, and many of these items on this table, for example, the coffees in front there, that is gifted to us from the Acme Coffee Roasting Company.
Okay,
And
let's
all the dishes that you see all the way
let's
down.
Acme Coffee, Elroy's. Thank
Yes.
you.
Absolutely. So it's an amazing community, Johnny, and we're just so fortunate to be here and to be part of it.
Okay, now guys like Michael Jordan only come out once in a lifetime, right? Well, here's a guy
Right.
that comes out once in a lifetime right here. And that's
Yeah.
Al Seifert. There he is accepting a prestigious award. You've got Al and friends have gotten a few awards, right?
Yes, we have. And the one that you're seeing right now, as you well know, is the 2023 John Spadaro Humanitarian Award, which is the
Wow,
first
that is
humanitarian award that they have given out. And it was bestowed to Al and friends. And that is one of the most proud days of Al's life right here, to have that beautiful plaque in his hand and be honored by so many people in the hospitality industry, the people that he cherishes so much.
That's really great. What a great man. What a great.
Oh, he's amazing. I
mean,
can't
you
say
meet him
enough
for
good
30
things.
seconds. Yeah. I met him for 30 seconds and I was like, wow, this guy is cool, you know.
Yeah, he's an amazing person. And like I say, he cooks all through the night, every single Saturday night.
There he is, right
And
there.
yeah, absolutely. And see this his apron there. This is an
Yeah.
apron that we gave him for his 80th birthday, and all the volunteers signed it. And we signed it, and that will never, none of those will ever wash away. And that is one of his most prized possessions now, is that apron with everybody's signature on it that just basically says, Al, we love you.
That's really great. Now, Rick, when I talked to you the other day, you mentioned that you had a special chef make a paella. Can you elaborate?
Oh my
on
gosh, yes, that was Chef Heisen. And if you ever want to go on to Instagram and check out Chef Heisen's dishes that he makes, it will just completely blow your mind. He came to Al and friends. He showed up in the dark in the morning before 7 o'clock, and he had this huge this burner that burned all the way around. And right in the middle, he put this huge paella pan down, and he proceeded to make the most beautiful paella you've ever seen in your life. And we served 85 people as much incredible paella with shrimp and chicken and bell peppers and just, you know, and the sausage that was in there was absolutely amazing. So yeah, we've had a couple of guest chefs, and they have had so much fun. One of the great things about this last chef was Al's used to doing everything himself. And so when he got to the breakfast, there wasn't a lot for him to do. So he decided he's just going to take a rest for a few minutes. And so he took a rest. And he got up and he was so excited because there was all this amazing food and he didn't have to cook it. He was so excited. He had the biggest smile on his face walking around eating this paella just after he woke up. And so it was a glorious morning, Johnny. Glorious.
No, that's great. That's great, Frau. I just want to say if there's any chefs out there or restaurant people out there or just anybody out there that wants to either donate to a great organization, Allen Friends, if you want to volunteer. Also, if a chef wants to do a special meal for the Allen Friends, contact Allen Friends or contact me and I'll contact them.
There you go. That's absolutely perfect. And I have had some different chefs lately approach me and say, you know, I would love to come contribute to Allen Friends. So kind of working on that. What I would really like to do, I would like to have a guest chef come on a semi-regular basis just to give Al a break because he works so hard all the time. And it's something new too. It's something new and fresh, and we make a big deal about it. And one of the things I also wanted to say, one of the things I wanted to say too is that we have an arrangement with a gentleman named Dave Marzetti, and he has a show on KMBY called Sinatra on Sundays.
Yes.
So, and they do this show from the Fisherman's Grotto, table 17. So I walk over there after the breakfast and he hands me the mic and he lets me talk about Allen Friends. And when we're actually at the breakfast itself, we're playing Sinatra on Sundays, and he'll come on and he'll talk about this incredible group, Allen Friends. And when he does, the whole place at the breakfast goes crazy. So lots of support.
Yeah, that's great. Wow. I mean, that sounds what you've done and what you're still doing is very unbelievable. And we commend you and we love you. And we thank you for what Allen Friends does for the community and also all these other nonprofit organizations in this great community that we live in. So, Rick, I know you're a busy man. So, I would just like to add something before I let you go. Was I want to tell everybody that Rick played in a rock and roll band called the Wiley Band back in the 70s, 80s.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And that was a great. Was a really good dance band. I remember listening to them at the Mission Ranch.
There you go.
And I see every now and then you'll pick up the guitar and play a little bit. So that's great.
Well, you know, you sent me that picture of that poster that we had, and I had forgotten about how many incredible bands we played with. I mean, it was just absolutely amazing to see this roster of bands and the Wiley Band right in the middle of all these national acts. So yeah,
I think that poster was from the Oz that over there.
It was from the Oz.
The Oz over there on Aberville Street, I think it is.
Yep. Yes, it was that was an amazing time. And you know, that was one of the things that I was so proud of the ranks that the Wiley Band rose to in a few short years. You know, pretty soon we were out touring, around, across California and other states. And it was just an amazing time and an amazing event. And I never knew if I would ever have that degree of pride again. Well, I can tell you right now, from working with Allen Friends, I am one of the proudest persons that I know of right now, just to be doing what it is that I do with such an incredible group of people, and so proud to be a part of it.
How's the feeling to help somebody out is really, that's a great feeling.
That's the whole thing. My whole thing, Johnny, is people say, well, you feed the homeless. Well, we don't call them the homeless. We call them our guests. And what I want to do, my intention every week is to lift them up, Johnny, lift them up, lift them up, lift them up, and lift them up to the heights and give them something that touches them so much that they're looking forward to it every week. And that is my intention, to give them that quality of a meal every week, just to give them something to look forward to. So and we achieved that. And I couldn't be more proud to be part of this organization, Johnny.
well, we're so proud to have Al and friends here in this great community. So, Rick, we're going to let you go. And, if you got any uh, things coming up or information about Al and friends, please post it on my page.
I
And
will. Absolutely. And I want to let everybody know, if you'd like more information about Allen Friends, go to allenfriends.org. Lots of information there about our organization and about what we do. There's events coming up and stuff like that. So you can get up to date with Allen Friends at that website.
Okay. So once again, it's allenfriends.org.
You got it, brother.
Okay. allenfriends.org. Take a stroll down to over there at Windows by the Bay if you want to talk to them or you want to see everything in
Absolutely. And I encourage everybody, everybody I talk to, I encourage to come to the breakfast, if nothing more, just to see how it unfolds and watch these volunteers bring these incredible foods and all this stuff, and everything comes together. We set the tents up, we set the tables up, and we put tablecloths on the table. We want this as nice as we possibly can. So it's an amazing thing to watch. And then it's all over. We pack up and we're gone, and you would never even know we were there.
And it's rain or shine too.
Rain or shine. And I tell you what, we have had some challenges the last 5 Sundays.
I can imagine, with this stormy weather. Okay, Rick, we're going to let you go. And thank you so much for what you guys do in the community. And thanks for buzzing with Cousin.
Thank you, Johnny, for all that you do. We appreciate you so much, buddy.
Thank you. Okay, Al and friends, Rick Richards, the president. Thank you for coming on, and what a great organization. Al and friends, feeding the hungry, for 12 years, every Sunday and every Sunday from now on. So I'm going to encourage any chef out there, if you want to go down and help out, or you want to prepare a dish, get a hold of me or get a hold of Al and friends. Anybody want to volunteer or anybody want to donate, allenfriends.org, or you can always reach me and I'll reach them. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in today. We really appreciate it, and have a great day, and stay dry out there. Okay. Bye for now. Bye.